guys, this is Charlie and Natasha for Kracht Amsterdam, and we're here with today's home workout. And the home workout is 10 rounds for time of 10 walking lunges, 10 cleans and 5 burpees over an object. For the walking lunges as well as for the cleans, you're going to be using one weight, which ideally would be a dumbbell or a kettlebell, but it could be like a bag or something like that as well. And if you don't have any of these pieces of equipment at home, then you can use a bottle of water for that. For the burpees, you're therefore going to jump over the object that you have been using. Now, before we run you through the movement standards, we're going to warm up together as well as that we do a mobility piece. So please join Natasha straight away. We're going to start off with 15 bent over Ys. If you have 2 bottles, you can use them for it, but you can do it with body weight as well. You're going to be bending over and bringing the arms in front of the shoulders, not in a T position, but kind of at a 45-degree angle. And we do that for 15 reps. If you take a break in the top position, so you hold it for a split second, you can make it harder. And especially if you do it without weight, I would recommend that. If we look at Natasha from the side for a moment, you see that her back is straight, her chest is relatively forward, and she's just moving steadily through this for 15 reps in total. And hopefully you're already joining and doing it at the same time. After 15 of these, we go for 15 T's. So this time the hands are going to stay in line with the shoulders, and she's going to turn a quarter back to the front again. And again in this one as well, if you want to make it harder, you'll just hold it for a second or on top. What you should focus on is keeping the shoulders pushed down and moving the shoulder blades together. So you kind of want to create that shoulder blade together movement. 15 reps, it's not for time, it's for quality. Move slowly. Then we go for 10 reps of the cossack squat. So you're going to be standing in a wide stance, and you're going to be bending one leg, and then you're going to be bending the other leg. You alternate the left side and the right side. You're going to aim to go as low as you can, but you're going to make sure that your knee is still pointing out, as well as that your back is going to stay straight. You can choose to turn the foot up like Natasha's doing, but you can also keep the foot flat in contact with the floor. That might limit you a little bit in how low you can go. After the 10 cossack squats, we go for 10 sit-ups. This will be a regular sit-up on the floor, touching the floor behind your head and in front of your toes. And if you feel like you need to make it slightly easier, or if you feel a lot of friction with your lower back on the floor, you can bring your feet up and just touch your toes. You do it for 10 reps in total. And after the 10, we're going for glute bridges. And in the glute bridge, you're going to bring your hips up as high as you can, squeezing the butt, and then you come down controlled. If you want to make this one harder again, you hold the top position for a full second before you come down. This glute activation is important later on for the walking lunges and the hang cleans. And after you finish 10 of those, you're going to repeat this warm-up round for another 2 rounds extra, so that we finish 3 rounds in total. But before you do so, set us to pause. And then we're going to go for mobility. So Natasha's going to start off with a lunge. Join her straight away. We're going to hold this for 15 seconds. And you can place your knee all the way on the floor, drive your hips forward. If you squeeze the bum on your back leg, then you get more of a hip flexor stretch on that side. And after 15 seconds, which is now, we're going for a lizard straight away. Same leg as in front, and the elbows go down. We hold this for 15 seconds as well. If you can't make it all the way with your elbow to the floor, you just go as low as you can. For another 3, 2, 1, and then we stay in the same lunge, but this time you're going to be sitting back, so you straighten your front leg as much as possible. And we hold this for another 15 seconds. And after this round with one side, we go for a full round with the other side in 3, 2, 1. Lunge with the other leg. And then we're starting with a normal drive forward, chest stays up. Again, squeeze your bum of your back leg. We're holding it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the lizard. Elbows on the floor next to your front leg. especially the inside elbow you want as low as possible. Holding it for another 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to stand up again and lean back. The front leg goes as straight as possible, and you try to get your belly button close to your upper leg. And then we're finishing the full 15 seconds for another 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then you're going to do another round for this for yourself. As I said, 15 seconds normal lunge, then 15 seconds lizard, and 15 seconds the forward fold in the lunge position. Both legs, 15 seconds each movement. Quickly set us to pause. And then we are moving to the movement standards of the workout. One by one, starting with the walking lunge. So in the walking lunge, if you do it with a dumbbell, you'll just hold the dumbbell in the goblet position, or a kettlebell in the goblet position. And then you're going to take a large step, back knee touches the floor. There we go. Now, this can be any object, let's say a bag or a bottle. So Natasha will demo it with the bag as well. You just hold that bag in that front rack or goblet position. If you feel like it's bothering your knees when touching the floor, just stay a bit above the floor with your knee. Then we're moving to the clean, starting with the kettlebell. In the clean, the weight will start on the floor and will end in the front rack position. 10 reps will mean 5 and 5 if you do it single arm with the weight. And important then is that you keep your arms straight in the first part of the movement, the deadlift. And then from there you shrug and get it to the shoulder. One time from the side. Make sure you start with a straight back and then bring it to the shoulder. If you have a dumbbell, it works exactly the same. Both heads on the floor, in between your feet, I would say. And then from there go to that shoulder position. If you would do it with both hands, with a bag for example, you're going to count 10 reps with 2 arms, of course. From there to the front, hopefully not with the straps in your face every rep. After the 10 cleans, we go for 5 burpees, and in the burpee you make 1 rep on one side of the dumbbell, making sure your chest is all the way on the floor, and then you're going to jump over the weight for the new rep, and that would make the second rep. Because the number of burpees are very low, you have to try to move in one unbroken set. Like you're not going to take a break in between 5 burpees. If you know that that's not going to be an option for you, you have to bring down the amount of burpees to, for example, 4, 3, or even 2 repetitions so that you do it without a break in between. For the walking lunges, you're going to aim for unbroken sets as well as for the cleans. So the only breaks you're taking, if needed, would be in between the exercises. That being said, 10 rounds might sound like a lot, but we think that the quickest people will do a round within a minute. And then probably if you're a bit less experienced, more of a beginning athlete, you might take up to 1 minute and 15 seconds or 1 minute and 20 seconds per round. So if you count that up together, you would finish from somewhere in between 9 up to maybe 14 minutes. That is there for your target time. We hope you like it. We want to wish you a lot of fun and good luck, of course.
And enjoy.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye.